Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you've ever wanted to start annotating or like me get back into annotating, today I'm going to share with you everything I use in my kind of stress-free annotating guide. Annotating is one of my favorite ways to interact with the text, engage with it, make it fun, and just have an immersive reading experience. I used to annotate every book that I've read, and I kind of drew back a little bit, but now I want to get back into that vibe. So today I'm going to break down the tools that I use to annotate and share them with you guys. And as they say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. First thing, highlighters and pens. Obviously you're annotating, so you need something to be able to see what you're doing. I've used so many types of highlighters, and most highlighters get the job done. A brand that I would recommend is this Midliner brand. It has a thicker tip and then a fine tip at the other end. So this works for highlighting, underlining text, also writing in the margins. And they make so many different colors. I think I got a pack with these pastels, but they make neons, bolds, different combinations to fit whatever your vibe is. And then if you're like me and like a little bit of flair, I enjoy a good glitter pen. I just started using these. These are the Doodlers Gel Stick Glitter Colors by Zebra, and I really like them. They don't bleed, and this kind of just adds again to the overall appearance of your page. I do like to do some doodling, some hearts, some flowers on some pages, so these are where those come in. Next thing that I'm going to recommend to you are tabs. Tabs are your best friend for annotation, especially if you want to return back and visit some of the quotes that you have highlighted. Now, tabbing is a little bit different for everybody. Sometimes you might want to match your tabs to the cover of a book. Sometimes I also sort by color. So within the book, maybe blue is for this character, pink is for romance, orange is for foreshadowing. That's kind of up to you to decide how you want to tab, but nonetheless, tabs are important. I got a lot of mine on Amazon, but these are also in your local like supply store. Most bookstores are also selling annotation supplies as well, so you've got a pretty good place to start. Next thing I use is stickers and other little decorative elements. So again, this is optional, completely up to you. I've used little decorative tape in books before. Got these stickers specifically for annotating. These are emoji stickers, and these came from Girl and Read Shop. But I also use like regular stickers from Hobby Lobby. I'll throw in smiley faces, I'll throw in hearts. Anytime a scene is like emotional or spicy or just something else to add flair to the page, I'll add a sticker every now and again. Next thing that's important in my annotation journey are bookmarks. Here's my little collection of bookmarks. You can also get super creative with this. A lot of these I made using Canva, designing them and then printing them out. Also adding little tassels, so you have the option to do that. Some bookmarks come from different bookstores or when I'm traveling. So there's a lot of options for bookmarks, but these obviously keep your place in the book. And sometimes if you're annotating and you might lose a page, these are good for that as well. So many ways to customize your reading and annotation experience. So even with bookmarks, they make little magnetic ones that go on your page and kind of hold you there. And then of course, these regular ones that you just slide in between the pages. The next thing that I'm going to recommend is some sort of reading app. So I specifically use Goodreads and Storygraph, but I know that if you use Goodreads and you log in, it will track the way that you highlight on your Kindle as well. So if you're not necessarily a physical annotator, there is a space for you to keep track of your highlights and you can make notes on them. And then reading apps are also just good to kind of help you keep track of what you're reading, see what others are reading, and maybe get some inspiration from them as well. I've got 2 bonus recommendations. If you are a little low committal in terms of writing in your books, I have the smallest size, but they make little translucent sticky tabs that you can write on. So you would just stick this inside of a book and you can write on top of this as opposed to writing on the actual page. I have a book embrosser. So this is how I start all of my new books. Going into the page and stamping it, it kind of just makes it feel like a journey from beginning to end and makes the book know that it's mine and it needs to work for me. I wanted to give you a quick beginner grab bag of things that you could use. If you didn't know where to start with annotating, didn't know what to look for, hopefully you found something that can help you in this video. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All of my other social medias are linked in the description down below. And remember that annotating is supposed to be fun and not stressful. If you guys ever want a more in-depth breakdown of like how I color code certain annotations and things like that, just let me know. And until the next video, annotate a book.